Blackbox Productions.
Somebody sent me this. I was pleasantly surprised to see this right here. Oh my, y'all gotta tap in with the homie Roccet LOC. He from Deuce 9. So when I hear Deuce 9, I immediately think Sacramento. If that's wrong, I apologize, but he Deuce 9 Crippin', and he has a apparel brand he pushing online. His name is Roccet LOC. I'm pretty sure you can find him on IG by that handle.
To do, cuz you know it's your boy Roccet LOC. I keep a Deuce 9 on the gang, Crip. You already know what time it is, man. But look, man, here's the motherfucking royal blue one. I just got done hand sewing. You know, I used a real rag, real stitches, not no prints from China, nigga. That's fake Crippin', my nigga. But listen, man, Spider LOC was the first one to ever break the scene on the spotlight when it comes to bandana jackets. He had a royal blue one, navy blue, and a red one with Smurf and Beautiful World Remix Part 2. Well, I'm finna break that shit. I got royal blue, navy blue, black, red, and white. So I'm finna bring that shit to the scene one time on the spotlight, and that's 5 of them. That's never been done. And it's me hand sewing them. So put me in the history books, my nigga. I'm finna crack that code, you feel me? But y'all niggas keep fucking with me and keep rocking with your nigga Roccet LOC on this crib planet, my nigga.
On my mama Deuce 9-7, he said the crib planet, he on that Daz be on. But I know quite a few of the prominent 29th Street artists that's affiliated with the industry, from Sebo to Lynch to Roccet LOC. If y'all could tap in, go check him out. He got the new line of hand stitch though. That's a big difference from. You see, you got a lot of passion behind this nipping. So I was happy to stumble across that, and how Papa Smurf and myself was happen to be mentioned, just because he keeping it at Google. He ain't nobody that owe me no favor or no recognition or no shout out, but just somebody that's keeping it at Google, trying to stick to the script as he know it to see. On my mama, shout out to the LOC. Roccet. I need one of them at Royal though. On my mama, what I gotta do? Tap in, cuz. Hit my DM or something. Okay, Mara Power said Lynch is from 24th Street. I stand corrected. He from up that way. Ain't that like a click off the same? They all Garden Blocks though, right? He from 24th Street Garden Block. No, he from Garden Block. Shout out to X-Rated, all that time he did. It's crazy. All that being the case, and Mozzie being my favorite rapper from the new generation, current favorite rapper. But I just happen to be cool, or I've at least been cool with the Rips. All the Rips from the opposite section of that historic saga. It's crazy. Kind of remind me of how I got a lot of partners from the mob and the row in general, based on my affiliation industry-wise in developing some type of family. But I grew up with and got much love for Baby Lane and the South Side. It's crazy how I get split in that situation a lot. I'll be in the square in Compton and like bump into some of the Nutty blocks, some of them real ones that be really like, you know, about everything it be about. And when they get at me and show me love, they let me know. They point at the opposite side of the street, like, we ain't tripping, we understand, woo, woo, woo. Like, I'm like, whoa. So it's just crazy how affiliation can just really establish yourself, and like before somebody trip on you about something, they can let you know they ain't tripping, but just letting you know that they acknowledge that. That's crazy. I got this color on right now and I'm speaking on this. It's just crazy to let you know that even though we ain't tripping, we letting you know we see something that you know within the politics of our lifestyle, everything that done took place, especially with that way old boy tried to do that weed. It could be something to trip on if a tripper really wanted to trip. So shout out to the real ones, cuz that, you know, that show that real love, that really know me You know what I mean out here as far as my personal approach to all this, how long I've been out here and how I keep it. I ain't never been faulty on the function on my mama. Niggas know on my mama. Bro, you know my fam band with Tragniews, 156 and King. Man, people from 156 and King from Tragniews, and they been there any length of time. Yeah, I know them, but you ain't saying no name, so I don't know who that is. I'm the LOC, but I'm a Damus. I don't see no Crip Planet. I don't trip, man, on no small thing about him talking about his Crip Planet. You got your own world. You might have your own Damus planet. You can't get caught up, man. We way beyond that, bro. That's within the realms. He didn't say, you got to understand, it was Crippin' before it was blood. So whatever he want to establish himself as Crippin', it can be 100% that without any feelings toward negative, toward Damuing. You know what I'm saying? In order to be 100% Crip, don't mean you have to have a negative feeling toward the blood, because before there was ever a blood, there was Crip. So you could have been 100% Crip without ever having a bad feeling toward the blood. Even in my most active times of being involved in that BS, most of my activity, the vast majority of it, was Crip on Crip. I never had a personal disdain for bloods. Oh, my mom, it was just whoever wanted it. And if we could, if we ever crossed paths with red rags, it wasn't never no just because you a red rag and that's the only reason it's on. Now, it do happen. Crippin' is crippin' when you young, and back then it was kind of wild. Now, if we do be out in traffic and encounter red rags, regardless where they from, and if we just own one and they own one, it can turn into something. But that same encounter could turn into not nothing, just depending on the day. Most of the time, just bumping into somebody from the opposite side of the color spectrum does not necessarily trigger nothing. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how both sides is thinking and feeling that day, what actual specific sections they from. Especially me, being in Compton a lot, it's like, it's hard to find somebody that's active that has an immediate problem with where I'm from. However, like you see, I got other affiliation in Compton, and then certain niggas could take that certain ways if they choose to, even though there's no implications. I don't got no enemies nowhere, period. Only enemies I got is people that want to do harm to me or my loved ones, on my mama. I got first cousins from Swan. I got cousins from Miller Gangster, cousins from Brams. You dig a lot. There's always been a understand. I got cousins from Compton, Pyru, Joker, and Low Key. It's always been like the activity. And then I know from the outside looking in, and especially from out of town, they see so much association with the color and so much allegiance apparently pledged to the color that they think a lot of times that we probably be more infatuated or more passionately attached to the color than we actually are. It's just crazy to me, because even from the delivery room in the days of old, just traditionally, you know, blue was designated for boys. So it's like, and it is far more, or has been traditionally far more blue than red. Oh, my mama. But I ain't never hated nothing that is affiliated with blood just because it was blood. That's how What If ended up being a record 20 years ago when I wrote it, because I've been understood like the only thing that designated me being what I am is the fact that where my parents had ended up living. And if those areas had been Damu areas, then all the same energy that I typically applied to what I did would have been applied to a Damu section, and it just would have been like that. We just would have been right with the underdog, because just according to numbers, traditionally from our onset, our beginning to what we got established out here, they will always be considered the underdog. It was at one point in the county jail, in order to be a B-dog and walk the main line, you talk to anybody in their 40s, late 30s or up, who walked the main line in the late 80s or 90s up until before the race tension got real heavy. They real proud about the fact that they was on the main.
Snake Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter LOC. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.